Going on sabbatical is typically reserved for a lucky academic, but did you know that there are actually some major U.S. companies which offer the opportunity to take sabbatical as well? American Express, General Mills, Intel, McDonald's, they all offer at least 8 weeks worth of sabbatical. Our next guest took it one step further. He put his entire company on a one-year sabbatical. Global Tolerance founder Simon Cohen joins us now from London. Thank you for joining us. You wrote about why you did this, and you said, suddenly the relentless pursuit of revenue, profits, and impact at the expense of personal health, well-being, and relationships seemed to be the crazy approach. But I think a lot of people would think essentially closing your business for a year is crazy too. Why not?
Well, thank you for having me, first of all. And, well, I just heard this news about the amazing growth prospects and outlook. And the way I see it is it's important to think about growth in different ways, not just in economic terms. And after 10 years of working so hard, not just me, but all of my colleagues in the company, we just realized it wasn't really a sustainable approach. Our health and well-being weren't growing. And so I think rather than thinking about growth in such a limiting and limited way, which is just in terms of revenue and profit, how could we think about it differently? So it did seem after a while that just having an extra decimal point here or an extra bit of percentage point there in profit did seem a crazy approach when those at home were suffering.
But I want to ask you, how do you pay the bills? You're essentially have no revenue coming in for a year. Your employees this year could wind up going to other places. And the other part is, well, the company's on sabbatical. They're still working. They're not actually getting sabbatical, are they? You're not paying them during this?
Sure. So the whole company's not operating. It's a clean break for a year. I've, alas, got no offshore Swiss bank account to pay the bills. So I'm doing 1 or 2 days a week private consultancy. But beyond that, I'm writing a book. I'm being a stay-at-home dad for my new baby girl. Hi, Seren, by the way. She's 8 months old, so I don't think she can quite understand daddy yet. And as for the employees, well, they're doing different things. A lot of them are following their own private passions and hobbies, things that they wouldn't necessarily be able to working 5 days a week at the company. And some, rather than thinking about our clients could be taken, we turn that conventional wisdom on the head and actually work with clients and employees over the 6 months preceding the sabbatical to work out ways in which some of the employees could set up as freelancers and learn the leadership skills that come with running their own companies. And suddenly 1 or 2 of them are working 1 or 2 days a week, earning more than they ever did working full-time at Global Tolerance, and understanding what it means to have some of the pressure that comes with running your own company and growing personally as well as professionally.
So just to wrap up, give me a final a statement as to why someone who's watching might want to consider doing this. Because, again, I think that it's not as if you're taking the year off. Those people are still working.
Well, they're working in completely different ways, and none of them are working 5 days a week and in the same way. For me, taking a sabbatical isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity in enlightened 21st century working. It's only really when we take a step back, and this has been my experience. I didn't know how stressed I was, like going on a 2-week vacation. It's only when you really remove yourself from that situation that you realize that there is a different way of doing things. And I think that it's a birth pool of innovation, of creativity, and allows you to really go on that personal journey. And that's been my experience. It's been the greatest year of growth of my life so far.
All right, and I know you're a big believer in sabbatical, and we have some openings here in New York at Fox Business. Should you be coming across the Atlantic anytime soon? We'd love to see you in management. All the best. Simon Cohen, take care.
Thank you.
Looking for some more vacay, are we?
Absolutely.